Hello and welcome to Ginny Winny School. We're so excited to have you on our staff. This video is going to guide you through a little bit about what to expect and what we have in mind when we present English to our kids at this wonderful establishment. First, I will begin by introducing our classes. This is our 4-year-old students. From left to right, we have Taehyun, Jungmoo, Seho, Yoonjae, Shiyeon, and Yejun. Yoonsa is not pictured. Taehyun's mother works at the school, and so does Yejun's. Yejun's mom is Ellie, the head teacher. Fingerprints is the 4-year-old's book. It is complete at this time, so for the month of February, I'm just doing review activities. This class meets once a week. You can use the Fingerprints book or some of these Never Bored Kid books or other texts or activities from the internet to fill their 30-minute class period. Next, we have the 5-year-old class, Yale Bong, Yale Room. They meet twice a week. From left to right, we have Hyunjun, Hyomin, Seunghyun, Yoojin, Chanbin, Sohyun, and Eunseong. Hyunjun is autistic and has some special needs that need to be addressed and worked with individually during the class time. Eunseong and Hyomin both have older sisters in the 7-year-old classroom. They are currently using the book Friends First 2. This is an activity book and textbook combination. I will of course leave the exact page number that we are leaving off on and some explained further when you come to the school for training. Our next class is 6 years old Berkeley Room. Please excuse the little tyke in the red pants, he snuck in there. From left to right, we have Chaeyoon, whose English name is Jenny, Taewon, Hoyoung, Sukyoung, Junyoung, whose English name is June, and Hyowan. Continuing on. So again, from left to right, you see Hyowan one more time, then Wando, Seungwoo, and Haemil, whose English name is Chloe. This class is on Unit 10, the last unit for First Friends 3. After this, they will probably be moving on to Catch 1. Ellie teacher can help you prepare the new textbooks for your classes when you're about ready to finish. Just be sure to let her know about a week to 2 weeks before you're ready for the new book. And we finally have our last class, 7-year-old students in Oxford Bong. From left to right, we have Shiyoung, Sayoung, Gyubin, Eunseong, Jimin, Sungmin, and Minsuk. Not pictured is Shihyun and Gyeongbin. As you probably know, with the Korean school system, in March it will begin a new school year. Therefore, these students will be graduating and moving to first grade, and 6 years old will move up to Oxford classroom, 7-year-old's classroom, and so on. 5 years will move up, and 4 years will move up. Therefore, the schedule will be changed and adjusted at that time, the beginning of March. Here is an area that you can use for keeping your things in line. This is in the office. The second to last shelf on the bottom, you can see a basket. This can be used to carry room to room with all of your things for the day. And above that, I organize my books, the books that the students are using, and keep all of our English text together for their class. You're welcome to use the office and any of the supplies in there. As you move room to room to teach the students, they have a main homeroom teacher, and you come in as a guest teacher throughout the day, traveling from class to class. There is a computer you can use inside the office as well as a printer, and pictured here to the left of the printer, specifically the last 3 shelves there, 3 from the bottom, We have English storybooks and English textbooks. You're welcome to use any of those in the classroom and share with the students. In addition, some of the rooms are equipped with a computer. You can use that to show a small video clip or song for the students if it goes along with the lesson and fits into the class time. The main idea and goals to understand for the English classes for the students is for them to have fun and learn the material. There is no pressure to speed through the book. It's more about making sure that the kids understand the concepts that are presented and are able to use them correctly, and also enjoy the class time. Classes are typically 30 minutes long. Generally, I begin with some kind of warm-up or attention getter, and then continue to introduce the new material for the day. We practice that together as a class, and then the students are given a chance to put it into practice. This can be done through bookwork or through a project. Some classes study 2 times a day. If this is the case, I try to do an overall end of unit or end of week project in 1 or 2 of their classes for that day. This provides the students something fun for them to make on their own and something to show the families. Again, you're welcome to take your time moving along through the book and incorporate some other games or activities to ensure the learning. Oftentimes, class material builds on top of each other, so for that matter, I often review. In addition, I use formative assessments to check the students' learning after the learning goals have been introduced. So once we go through the material a bit, I use a lot of in-class questions to the students as a group and as individuals of different ways of checking their understanding. And then at the end of class, they're given some sort of summative assessment, whether that be bookwork or a project that I have made up, to go ahead and put into practice the learning goals that they have looked at that day or that week on their own. When introducing new vocabulary or new key phrases, I try to incorporate a lot of movement as well as visual and verbal into the understanding. So this covers a lot of different learning types and is also really good for the kids as it keeps them moving and gives them something to kind of cue their thinking into that process. If you are interested, I have a few videos of my past lessons that you could take a look at, so feel free to ask me and I would love to talk to you more about it as well during the training session. Such examples include flashcards for with the word, writing it on the board, but also using my arms and body to incorporate movement, and perhaps showing a short video or singing a song that goes along with it. We want the students to enjoy and experience Western culture while being able to share their own ideas. Try to get them to question the world and use creativity to share their ideas. We want to support the students' curiosities and guide their learning. In addition, because we are working with preschool and kindergarten kids, we also really look at their social skills. We need to keep in mind that we're also teaching them general norms in education and society in their life. So we want to teach them how to be nice to others and try hard. We want to encourage them, teach them how to clean up right, and many other things. And you're more than welcome to incorporate certain aspects of this into separate lessons and plans if you're interested in doing that. So you might want to take a full class just to practice lining up or collecting materials if the students need more work on that. So basic things such as students closing their book and returning it to you after class, putting away their pencils, pushing in their chairs. And as the teacher and a guest in another homeroom teacher's classroom, it's important that you make sure that everything looks just as neat, if not more so, clean than when you first entered the classroom. The students should help you and clean up after themselves throughout this process. Students thrive over positive encouragement. So not only verbally complimenting them on their work and their good job once that's been finished, but also rewarding them with stickers is a great way to encourage them in the day. I recommend trying to find your own system and stick with it. Students are often given stickers or stamps at the end of class if they've done a good job. I usually try to include every kid, but also students do need to learn how to behave well, so find your own niche with this. If students fill a sticker chart, they are given a prize. They're able to pick a prize, so this is something that can be great. There are stickers available at the school, and you're also welcome to bring in your own to share with the students. Students' names are on the board, and they are given stars throughout the entire class. So everyone's usually given an opportunity, like if they answer a question, they get a star, or if they are sitting nicely and ready in their desk, then they will get a star. Generally, if students get 5 stars, they receive a sticker, and they can put the sticker on their sticker chart, which is also pictured here below their names. Again, this is a really great way to try to help with student behavior and participation during the class time. This is not a model you need to follow necessarily, but an example of something, and I recommend you find what works best for you in the classroom setting. Homeroom teachers are kind enough to allow you to leave some notes on the side of the board. So usually I leave some pictures and vocabulary or the sentence structure that the students are working on. I'll look at it with the students, and then they can refer to it throughout the day, throughout the week, and it really helps them learn that material even better. As mentioned before, you can also have a space on the board to write the students' names and keep track of them with stars or even a point system, which also I've heard works really well for these students. Starting this March, a new aspect will be incorporated into the native teacher classes, and this will be a monthly lesson plan that you will turn into Ellie teacher, the head teacher. It just is a basic outline of what you're going to do each class. Ellie is going to be happy to explain more about this process as March comes up, but just giving you a heads up that February will be a great time for you to get a feel of how long it takes you to run through what you'd like to accomplish. Lastly, I really hope that you enjoy seeing the kids' smiling faces every day. I know that they have really brightened my mood over the years, and it's hard to say goodbye to these wonderful kids and coworkers. So have fun and enjoy. I know it's going to be a blast, and never hesitate to ask me questions during the training period or thereafter. I'd be more than happy to help you in any situation or any questions you might have. Enjoy!